If you're like the vast majority of guitarists who I meet, you are probably not very comfortable improvising, and the idea of, say, improvising in a live show setting would be like a bit terrifying to you. Or maybe you're like me and your ability to memorize a part comes in somewhere between 0 and 3%, in which case you better get real comfy improvising because you're going to do a lot of it. So which one are you, or are you somewhere in between? Let me know in the comments below, and today we're going to take a look at what I think is the best way to approach your lead improv so that you can create those exciting musical moments that make all the difference. And welcome to Music with Marky. What you're looking at here is about 30 seconds of music that I put together as a backing track, and what I'm going to do in this lesson is improv over it. One take. If I muff up, you're going to see it, and it's going to be the first time I played over it. I've not worked out any ideas in advance. But what I am going to do is apply what I'm about to tell you to the improv, and this is what this lesson is all about. It comes down to asking yourself one very important question: what is my theme? Yo, we should go for an 80s metal theme. That would be so fire. Or perhaps the theme is classic English literature. No, I don't mean that kind of theme. I mean a melody or some kind of rhythmic hook that you will improvise around. You see, the biggest mistake we all make when going to improvise is grabbing a scale and just starting to spew notes like we're throwing out confetti. Bonus, if anyone knows who that guy was, comment below and you'll have my eternal respect. So with this in mind, I want you to approach all of your improvisations looking for a theme, a hook, something you and the people listening can sink their teeth into, then work your way away from it and work your way back to it and so forth. Now, the example we have loaded up here is only 30 seconds, so I won't like wander away and come back, but you're still going to get the idea. Let me put my money where my mouth is and we'll play the track and give it a go. Okay, no major muff-ups there. That's mostly because I was staying within my comfort zone, which is what you're usually going to do unless you've been improvising for a really long set and you just start stretching out. I'm in the key of E minor. The chord progression is something I'm used to playing over, so I'm able to pull out things that I know, and I just went for this kind of melodic theme right off the top. I went to the root note, and I had this. It's just what I heard right away. And maybe your first time improvising, and as you're new at it, you're not going to get melodic themes right away, but play to backing tracks that are long, and instead of just playing scales and whatnot, keep working until you get a melody. So I'm sitting outside after I shot the part of the video where I'm explaining what I improvised and realizing I missed something that I wanted to tell you, and that's if you're having trouble coming up with a melody right away. It takes a lot of practice to do that, but one great trick you can do, instead of grabbing for the guitar first, is sing something. Sing it in your head. If you have time and you're playing to a backing track or that kind of thing, or if you're jamming with people and you're not coming in right away, try to sing something in your head, because whatever you sing is going to be less complex. You won't be so notey and just trying to play a scale. And then play, even if you don't nail what was in your head, play that and you might get more themes and melodies that way. And when you do this for a lot of times and you practice over different backing tracks, you're going to grab melodies quickly like I did there. Anyway, I ended up with an A and a B theme here because I also had the, which is grabbing from like a looping lick that I'll do in more of a shreddy. Something like that. So I'm grabbing for things that I've done before, and that kind of stuff comes with time and playing a lot. But the important thing here is that you are going to practice, again, improvising themes and melodies so that all these little tricks and things that you come up with over time go into your mental library, and they come out easily when you're just trying to make things up and improvise. And then, of course, at the end of that, I just had that little rundown, and I stuck with something safe that I've done many times, instead of trying to rip something really complicated off that might have just been a mess of notes and missed notes and that kind of thing. So I'm repeating myself a bunch here, but again, this is all about the theme and the melody, and practice doing that instead of just practicing playing leads. And if you want the backing track for this, I'll put that up for all my patrons on Patreon, which I'll put the link to below over here. And guys, if you're doing your own stuff and you want me to look at it and critique it, send it over to me. You can use the About tab to get my email address over here. I'd like to take a look at it and help you do better on your own improvisations. So this video is obviously all about improvising lead parts. If you're interested in a secret I have for improvising rhythm parts, like when you get together to jam with people and you want to come up with something quick, I can make a video on that. Leave it in the comments below, and I'll get working on that one for you guys. And of course, until next time, keep making great music.
Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It makes the whole world better.